They're set up at the 35 now. First down, he keeps it left on the option. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Washington first. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points. First down, and they go right back to it. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for...
And that's a Washington touchdown! Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Swift gets it on the option. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Marshawn Lattimore up for the secondary for the stop.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
The connection to Odunze. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that's a Chicago first down. Now here's Williams. And that's going to be brought in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears double their lead to 14. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, around to Robinson. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Complete, it's McLaurin. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on first down. That's caught by the rookie from Texas A&M. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And the Commanders will have a first. Throwing now, Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
That's brought in by Luke McCaffrey. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Running left is Robinson. And he's going to be brought down after running this to the 8. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Quick pass, right side, complete. Touchdown, Washington. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. A little revenge there from the coverage team after they gave up a pretty nice return. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Moore going in motion left. And that's good for a gain of 5. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Soldier Field. The Bears pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 37. Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Bears first down. They are on the counter with Swift. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun, Williams. Cut by the opener man. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Chicago first down.
I'm sure Coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Commanders make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Now Daniels to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Takes off right out of the read option. He loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, but that's going to bring up 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you... and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Second down now, 7 to go. Running with Swift out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Here's Williams. Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears lead by 15 now. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Now Daniels off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The 50. 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt 1 play later. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Kevin Byard comes up with it. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Allen sent in motion right. 3rd down, here's Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. So no return on that punt. And the Commanders will go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And they pick him off again. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Williams to throw on 1st. He throws a bullet to the center of the... They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead yet again. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is he put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up. To throw, Daniels. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Oh man, Brock, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they'll stop him after a minimal gain, down to about the 36. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Emmanuel Forbes in on the tackle. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Bears first down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Bears with possession, man, a big enough lead. They can probably coast the rest of the way. Offense to the line for 2nd down. To throw, Williams. Has his man, it's a Dunze. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That's a short gain of 1. And that's a Chicago first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Going to the ground again on first. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. Williams from the gun. Has it in close. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the pistol, Williams. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Carney's kick is good. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Robinson on the inside give. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
From the 34. Tremble with the grab. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Throwing the out route complete. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. Bears pick it up, headed the other way.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Simple dive up the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears approaching win number 7 on the year. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to the well again. He made it 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move past that.